I be rolling with the squad, we be going so hard like whoa. You know what it is, and we always get it in. Whoa.
Hi guys, Mr. Cry227 here again with a video, and today we are basically gonna do a video where this guy I found this video by this guy named Project Bronx, and he's basically this like racist dude. He made a super racist video. It wasn't super racist, but it was kind of racist. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the video right after this, and yeah, I think you guys will get offended. It's bad.
Dear gringos, I am not your Spanish translator. I'm also not the person that you go to practice your Spanish. Oh, you learned a few new words? You want to ring up a conversation with me? Hola, amigo, ¿qué pasa? Nah, no. At the very best, you and I are friends, and you're springing this on me all of a sudden. At the very least, you and I know each other on passing. We take elevators together. What you're doing is judging me based on what I look like, and within seconds making an assumption of my language preference. And that's offensive. Again, not your Spanish tutor. If I have to translate more than 3 words for you in one day, you're buying me a pastelillo. And if I have to do 5, you're getting me a mojito after work. It's 2016. We live in a technologically savvy society where all you have to do is pull out your smartphone and use Google Translate. Message is meant for those co-workers, colleagues, roommates, neighbors, and random strangers who think it's funny or clever to go up to someone who looks Latino, whatever that means, and just randomly speak Spanish to you or ask you to translate something for them. Bro, stop it. Just stop doing it. It's not okay. Stop doing it.
So, yeah, guys, this guy is kind of racist, actually. Yeah, so you already saw that video. Yeah, so I'm going to be talking about race relations in this video and how they're still shit. Even in 2016, I know it's surprising. People think racism is dead, but it's still on full blast, people. It's not just alive. It's on full fucking blast. And that video just proved that racism is still on full fucking blast. Now, before we really get into the meat of this video, let's talk about our friend Project Bronx for a little bit. Now, this guy, I guess, started off making, like, Bronx videos, and in case you're a freaking dumbass, Bronx is a New York City borough. Yeah, and, you know, he's just repping it. You gotta rep where you came from. And, yeah, he just makes a bunch of videos about it, which is, oh, cool, no harm done. But, yeah, he's only really... I mean, he hasn't really had any controversial videos. Well, his videos aren't controversial, but he's only really been getting, like, a bunch of hate comments ever since his white-splaining video. Well, it was about mansplaining, quote-unquote, but it was about basically this video where he mentions the word white-splaining. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, this guy kind of has a track record for being racist, honestly. I'm going to show you the video right now. Yeah, just watch it for yourself.
A recent example of this was Matt Damon, who interrupted a woman of color by the name of Effie Brown, who is a black woman filmmaker, to explain diversity to her. Right. Matt Damon explained diversity and how it works to the only black woman of color filmmaker in a room full of white filmmakers. And that's condescending. See, so Matt Damon wasn't only mansplaining. In this case, he was also white-splaining, which is very similar to mansplaining in that you take the gender in one and replace it for the race in the other. White-splaining is when a white person tries to interrupt and lecture a person of color on a topic that specifically affects people of color. But
I don't know, Project Bronx beats the fuck out of me. Who should tell us about race relations? Oh, I know who should tell us about race relations. The minority. Okay, I get it, because, white people have no place when it comes to racism, or in fact anything when it comes to minorities. Of course. Yeah, man, totally. I don't know, guys. I mean, you tell me in the comments section. Should white people have anything to do with race relations? I don't know. But our little friend, Project Bronx, is going to tell us exactly what race relations are right now. Let's see what this dumbass has to say. Let's go, guys.
The Bronx has a lot of diversity, but within its diversity, it also has a lot of people, including myself and everyone, that may not necessarily associate or interact on a daily basis with other groups. And what does this cause? This causes misconceptions. This causes us to think certain things about other people that may not necessarily be true. Why do we assume it's true? Our limited interactions and what the media tells us. But it's up to us to go out there, get out of our comfort zone, speak to people that we may normally not speak to, and see what happens. And I guarantee you that you'll be shocked to find out that we have more in common with people than you ever imagined. That's real talk.
Now, do I agree with Project Bronx? Yes, I do. But we're going to play a little game, you know what I'm saying? We're going to play a little game called Can You Guess Which Person This Person Doesn't Hang Out With? I guarantee you can get this. Let's play the game. Come on, don't be shy. I bet you can guess which race of people this person doesn't hang out with. I mean, come on. He just called them gringos, right? Which is basically the equivalent of calling them honkies, right? I mean, you can guess which race he doesn't hang out with. I mean, it's not that hard. Come on, guess, please. Can you guess? Pretty damn easy, right? But I don't think you guys get it, honestly. I mean, it should be easy, right? But no, it's not. So, do you want me to spell it out for you on screen right now, right? Okay. 3, 2, 1. If you guessed white people, you were correct. Now enough with all the joking around and stuff. Let's just stop talking about Project Bronx, cause let's be honest, I think we can all agree that Project Bronx is a complete and utter dumbass. But yeah, I mean, even though Project Bronx is a complete and utter dumbass, and we can all agree on that, his videos where he's being a racist kind of represent a bigger picture in our society that kind of, I don't know, makes it, kind of represents a bigger problem in our society, basically. Racism. Now, you'd think that since it's 2016, 50 years after the Civil Rights Movement, well, after it ended, you'd think that racism would be, well, it still exists, obviously, but you'd think it could be completely irrelevant. No, even in 2016, it's still very, very relevant. And this video, Project Bronx's videos wouldn't exactly, I don't know, they wouldn't hit home. Well, I'm not really offended by his videos because he's a complete dumbass, but his videos wouldn't have hit, god damn it, his videos wouldn't have hit, sorry guys, it's just, my throat's really sore. His videos wouldn't have hit as close to home with me if it wasn't for the fact that I actually experienced racism at my old school. Now, it may sound crazy since a lot of people tell you that white people can't be discriminated against by minorities and that it's impossible for minorities to be racist. Well, it is very much possible for them to be racist. I'm not going to go too in depth with it, but yeah. yeah, not to say, okay, it was mainly black people that were racist towards me. Yeah, they just, the whole 9 yards. They called me racist slurs. They threatened me. They harassed me. I stood up for myself, obviously, but no one else stood up for me. And yeah, it's kind of hard being one man against one army. But yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I had some black friends. I had black friends. Like, there was this kid called, well, I had this friend called Justin. This other friend called Amarian. I'm just gonna say their names since they don't watch my videos, pretty much. They don't watch my videos, but I have another black friend who still watches my videos and I'm still in good contact with. I'm not going to say his name since he doesn't feel exactly I'm not going to say his name since he doesn't feel exactly comfortable with me mentioning him on my videos. But yeah, I have another friend, another black friend. It's not to say that I have other black friends too, like um like I forgot what her name was, but I had her, and there was just, I had a bunch of, I had others, but not to say that I didn't have black friends, but I got discriminated against a lot of black people in my old school. But enough on that. Today, in this episode, we're going to talk about race relations and how they're still shit, pretty much. Now, like, look, like, now, yeah, race relations. Now, I already shared that personal story with you guys, how I got discriminated against, but that kind of opened up my eyes to racism and how anybody could be racist, how anybody can be racist, and yeah, and I've already talked about prejudice on this channel before, how it is a real thing, and how everybody has a little prejudice in them, and everybody feels a certain type of way about some people. Yeah, everybody feels some type of way about other people. So that's facts. Like, everybody feels a certain type of way about other people. But yeah, I mean, like, literally, yeah, I mean, everybody feels a certain type of way about other people. And yeah, I mean, it's just like that. But yeah, I mean, like, everybody's a little racist. Not everybody's racist, but a lot of people are still racist. Now, how can I prove that racism still exists in America? It's easy, honestly. It's pretty damn easy. Basically, basically, at the beginning of this year, there's this hashtag that boycott the Oscars so white. Now, why did this happen? Well, I'll tell you why this happened. Because basically, there weren't any black or any other race of like, people that got nominated for an Oscar. Like, there was no group of people, like, aside from white people, that got nominated for a group of, nominated for a group of, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. No, basically, only white people got nominated, and people got pissed over that. And yeah, and people also got pissed that Straight Outta Compton didn't get like a nomination. Like, say what you will about Straight Outta Compton, I didn't see the movie because, I don't really like West Coast hip hop, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, what else do you want me to say? But yeah, I mean, basically, Yeah, and it was basically started off by Will Smith's wife Jada Pinkett Smith, and it just like down spiraled from there. It's like everybody started jumping on the bandwagon. It was not good. It did not make race relations better. Let's put it like that. And you even saw in the past couple of years with Black Lives Matter and white cops shooting black people. Now look, I have black friends, like just how I said, but like saying like that, like, literally like that, like you can't automatically assume just because they're black and the cop is white that the cop is always wrong. Cause like literally like yeah, we can't always assume that the black person is right and the cop is wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I have a story that's not too personal, but it's like this. Like in my town, like some con man broke up my dad's steps, and the cops were total pigs and didn't want to help him because they're too lazy to. So yeah, don't get me wrong. A lot of cops are pigs. But yeah, I mean, like sometimes cops are just doing their job, and whenever a black person like whenever a black person literally like maybe the black person was committing a crime, we don't know. Maybe the cop was just a pig. Maybe he wasn't racially profiling. Who knows? Maybe the cop didn't like was having a bad day. Who knows? Maybe the cop just wanted to arrest somebody who was being a total asshole. Who knows? We can't always assume that it's racism. It's the mainstream media that made it sound like it was racism. Do you people see this? This is a bigger picture here. It's not even just racism and people hating each other. It's the mainstream media trying to turn like Hispanics against other people, trying to turn black people against other people, trying to turn white people against other people, trying to turn Asian people against other people. You see what I'm saying here? Like, the mainstream media is trying to turn us against each other. Hispanics against whites, whites against blacks, blacks against Asians, Asians against Hispanics. You see, it's going full circle. Like, literally, like, it's like it's going full circle. The mainstream media is trying to turn us against each other. Do you guys see this? Like the cop, like can I name one shooting? I can't remember one. Like Ferguson, like Freddie, okay. I don't know about the Ferguson shooting, but I think the kid named Freddie Gray got shot. Freddie Gray got shot. People want to make that racism, but you know, like people want to make that racism, but people don't know is that Freddie Gray was actually a drug dealer. He was a dope man. He was a dope dealer. Like he was a dope dealer. As simple as that. He was a dope dealer. So like people wanted to just say that he was innocent. He was just I don't know why he got shot. I mean, and he had a knife on him. He had a freaking knife on him. Now, I'm not saying that you can have a knife or a gun on you for self-defense, but yeah, I mean, and I'm not going to stereotype saying, oh, he was going to stab somebody, but yeah, but like, he had a knife on him, like, and he was already a criminal, so I don't know. He may have done something bad with a knife. I don't know. He's already a convicted criminal. But, yeah, I mean, you see it, God. Come on. Can't you guys see it? The mainstream media is trying to turn us against each other. It's as simple as that. Like, they're just trying to turn us against each other. And it's weird. Like, it seems like race relations are falling apart, but it seems like race, interracial marriages and interracial couples are going up. It's like weird. It's like, okay, and I know this is going to sound totally wrong, but it's totally true. It seems like people want to fuck each other more than they want to like each other. That's just facts. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. People are just calling each other racist names, but for some reason, like, I don't know, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave you at that. Nah, not really. I mean, like, the mainstream media, that sounds so bad. I'm probably gonna cut this whole part out. I don't know. Okay, that sounds so bad. Whatever. I'm good. I'm just gonna leave it in. Even though it sounded wrong. Ha, it was a joke, people. Yeah, that's my type of humor, people. That's my sense of humor, honestly. But yeah, getting back on the serious topic, it started off with that. Then it was like a bunch of people battling on Twitter, white and black people battling on Twitter. And yeah, it's just mainstream media is trying, and Black Lives Matter. Let's talk about Black Lives Matter for a minute. Wanna know what Black Lives Matter should be? Black Lives Matter. Oh my God, they promote racism. They encourage black people to attack white cops and just white people in general. Just attack Black Lives Matter. It should be all lives matter. Like, honestly, like, all lives should matter. Like literally, like, it should be even not against cops. Like, it should be like all lives matter. Like, I don't know. It's just like everybody's life matters. As long as you're not a criminal, then, like, your life matters. If you, like, well, your life could matter if you're a criminal as long as you don't kill anybody or do something really bad to somebody. Your life matters. That's just real talk. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I just kind of went off on a rant there. But yeah, racism is near and dear to my heart. Like, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I used to go to a mostly black school. I used to. Now, it's kind of switched around now. I kind of go to a mostly white school now. But, yeah, I used to go to a mostly black school. So, I mean, I had black friends, don't get me wrong, but, I got racially discriminated against. It's just facts. I mean, that was the only reason kids made fun of me. In 5th grade, I was kind of a wimp. I tried to be stand up. Well, I wasn't a wimp. It's just no one stood up for me. And I was kind of awkward. Still am kind of awkward, but I try not to be awkward. I try to be as normal as possible. So, yeah. Mr. Cry27 signing out. Goodbye and goodbye. Goodbye. Hopefully I made you guys think about that for a minute. See you guys.